Okay, where are we here? Oh, here we are, Claire. I've got your work up for M5 Task 2. And let's go ahead and take a look let's look at your writing first, okay? Because there's an inconsistency here that I want to point out to you. Hopefully this makes sense. I think it will. So you're talking about Romeo Brito and Andy Warhol for the quotes. And I think that's fantastic. I think it shows a really, really nice well-rounded approach to your research, and that's really pointing in the right direction. So good job there. The one thing that is not making sense is this paragraph here. You're going to say you're going into the Memphis Group. You talk about the Memphis Group, which was it still is one of the notorious studios, specifically pushing that what we call that 80s look, postmodernism. So what you've done here is you've used these let me continue. You go on to say the pieces that you are going to use for your front and back cover are postmodern design from Michael Vanderbilt and Michael Graves. So my question is this, is that why do you have the paragraph on the Memphis Group if you're not using it in your work? So technically, your background, your visuals should be something from the Memphis Group, because right now the paper doesn't have, it's got this paragraph on the Memphis Group, but we don't see that paragraph being, it's not relevant to the piece at all. Do you see what I'm saying? Hope that makes sense. Let me just back down here a little bit on that. Okay, the piece looks good. I think, don't forget your cover. You have to have your cover verbiage. I think it's, hold on. Okay, sorry about that. But what I was saying is that you have to include famous designers is the title of the zine. So somewhere in your title, in your front page, you're going to have that type, famous designers. Okay, so as I was saying, the disconnect is that of the fact that you're using this postmodern design. It's not too terribly bad because it all has to do with postmodern. But it doesn't make sense that you're using Memphis in your paper if you're not going to use Memphis in your backgrounds. Do you see what I'm saying? So my suggestion to tie it together would be one of two things. Either remove the Memphis paragraph from your writing and replace it with expound on this postmodern design, specifically San Francisco era postmodern design of the 80s, or replace the images with Memphis, and this is Memphis. It's mostly furniture design and interior design, but I mean, I could see this being the cover, just that chair right there, with the black cover, just that chair with your quote like right there. Do you see what I'm saying? So hopefully that makes sense. If not, let me know and I'll see if I can clarify. But other than that, I think you're doing fantastic. This is a really nice looking cover. So I don't think you need this square over here. Is that part of the original piece? It's hard to say if that is. I don't think it is, but you don't need to place your type in a square. Basically, it's just separating it from the background. This is part of the original background piece here, so that's okay. But I would just, actually what I would do is I would just format this in this purple type, and I would just place it, somewhere in the composition. Okay, any questions, give me a holler. Good job, thank you.